All right, so the main lesson for today is going to be basically just taking these word problems and then writing them into our slope-intercept form. So that's slope-intercept form is basically just another word for y equals mx plus b form. So just make sure you write that up there. That way, whenever you see it, you're not confused on what they mean by slope-intercept form. All right, so on number 1, we're going to go ahead and do this page together, and then I'm going to have another page for you to do by yourself to turn into the basket. So on number 1, it says, in order to join a dancing club, there's a $30 startup fee and a $4 monthly fee. Write an equation in slope-intercept form that models this situation. So just like we've been doing with our equations type stuff, where we'd have to circle and box and take into consideration not numbers, sorry, words like monthly, weekly, each, per, stuff like that. We're going to do that same exact thing on these. There's just going to be less numbers, of course. So it says, in order to join a dancing club, there's a $30 startup fee. So usually, whenever there's no per or each or monthly, weekly, daily around a number like that, then it has to be boxed. And then a $4 monthly fee. So the fact that this says monthly fee lets you know that that needs a variable on it. And then this word and in this case is going to go ahead and just mean plus. And then they just say write an equation from it. So we know our equation is going to always have to start with y equals. And then after that, go ahead and just put in the numbers into this form right here. So since this number needed the variable, this number is going to represent our slope. So it's going to say 4x, and then there's our plus sign, plus, and then there's our number with no variable, 30. That's going to be our y-intercept. There you go. That's it. So on number 2, let's do that one. In order to join an online learning community, there's a $20 startup fee and a $5 monthly fee. Write an equation in slope-intercept form that models this situation. So $20 startup fee is going to be boxed. And then a $5 monthly fee. There we go with that monthly again. They're going to circle. And then that word and lets you know once again, that's going to be adding in this case. And so after that, just write it out. So y equals 5x plus 20. So 5 is your slope, 20 is your y-intercept. All right, number 3. In order to become a member of the Library All-Star Members Club, there's a $40 sign-up fee and a $2 monthly fee. Write an equation in slope-intercept form that models this equation. All right, so once we do that, we all know that they're going to pretty much start with y equals, of course. That's what's happening so far. And so at this point, the monthly fee right here, that's going to let you know that needs to be circled. That word and, once again, is pretty much going to mean plus. And then that $40 sign-up fee didn't have any each or per or anything around it, so it's going to be boxed. So whenever we write it out, just 2x plus 40. All right, now number 4 says, use the equation that you wrote in problem 3 to find the total cost of being an all-star library member for 19 months. So we're going to have to take this equation, kind of cut and paste it right here. But instead of it having an x there, they want you to plug 19 months in. So 2 times 19 plus 40. So then after that, just go ahead and type that right here, 2 times 19 plus 40 into your calculator. So sometimes you'll have problems like this where they want you to actually plug a number in, but it's not difficult at all. So 2 times 19 plus 40. There you go, you get 78. So it costs $78. Oops. There we go. All right. So then number 5 Says the U.S. Bureau of the Census predicted that the population of Florida will be about 17.4 million in 2010, and then would increase by about 0.22 million per year until 2015. Which of the following linear models predicts the population Y of Florida in millions in terms of X, the number of years since 2010? So this is very wordy, but don't let it confuse you. Just go by the same approach that we've been doing. So 17.4 million, that's going to be boxed. And then it says, and then would increase. So usually that word increase means to add by about 0.22 million per year. So that's exactly how you're going to put it in an equation wise. All right, so 0.22 million is going to be your slope. And then 0.4 is going to just be your y-intercept. So which one of these looks like this one? C. All right, number 6 says, suppose that a bike rents for $4 plus $1.50 per hour. Write an equation in slope-intercept form that models this equation. So, let's see. It says $4, boom, boom, plus. So usually that word plus gives us a good indication that we were going to have to add. And then $1.50 per hour lets us know that we're going to have to circle 150. And then go ahead, y equals 150 is our slope in this case, and then 4 is our y-intercept. And there you go. You're done with this page. So we're just gonna make sure we take this page, fold it hamburger style, put it in our journals, and it's just gonna be titled exactly what it's titled here. So slope-intercept form word problems. And then I'm going to make sure that I give you a paper that's going to be similar to this. It's going to have 6 questions. You got to make sure you do it. Got to make sure you circle and box. Got to make sure you underline. And you have to make sure that you're writing out the equations as well. Do not half step on it or your grade will reflect that. Anything else that I might have for you, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, if you do wind up getting done early with that, great, which you should be able to. But make sure you have that Moby Max complete as well. All right. Have a good day. Bye.